So I'll just move on over to the portal. And I'm going to refresh this list of activity. What ZUANT3D has been doing, it's been recording all of that activity from Fred. And we can see that here. So it's in reverse chronological order. So the latest thing is at the top, where he hovered on the sail chair. And if you look down this list, then we can see all of the things that Fred did. So each step that he took, when he hovered on a tag, everything he did has all been recorded as individual time-stamped activities. So you've got the whole list here. So we're now looking at this back at our HQ. And it's very interesting to see. We've got charts as well. There's a view charts menu item up here, top left. I'll click that. And that will show us some aggregations, really, of not just Fred, but all of the data for all of the visitors. This is just the demo account. You can see here, total activities so far in this account, 453. You've got some pie charts there showing how much time has been spent in the different spaces that we have, and some other interesting stats. But of more interest, really, on the sales lead front, menu at the top here, we've got sales leads. So I'll click on the leads link. And this will now show us the actual sales leads. And you can see Fred, again, it's in reverse chronological order at the moment. So we've got Fred Dart at the top, and look across to the column on the far right. The status of this lead for Fred Dart is that it's in progress, okay, because he's currently in there wandering around. You can see column to the left, the activity count. There are 35 activities for Fred. Okay. And if I click on this lead, then it will actually show me the individual activities for Fred. Okay, so I can get in and see all of the detail. But it's interesting just to see the aggregation there. And eventually the system will detect that Fred is no longer moving around in the space, and it will then wrap up all of these activities, and it will conclude the lead. If we look at the other leads, certainly if we look at the column on the far right again, we can see they're all concluded. So once that happens, then the system will email the details of the lead to whoever you want to be notified. So you can set up multiple email recipients who will then receive an email saying, thought you'd like to know that Fred Dart has just been visiting this particular space. Here's all of the information. So that's all then readily available. So while we wait for that to conclude, because once it's concluded, we can just pop in and see the email that will be sent. What I'd like to do is just divert over to show you what's involved in setting up one of these experiences. Okay, so let's go and look at our lead capture spaces menu at the top. Again, I'll click on the lead capture spaces link, and that will take us in to look at the existing spaces that we have. And in this account, we've currently got 4 experiences, and you can see on the far right, we've got our Herman Miller London showroom. So what I'd like to do now is create another space, apply sales lead generation to a different space. So I haven't got IKEA in here. As the consultancy firm, there's a whole load of different showrooms that I might want to pop in here. So I'm going to pop up, and I'm now looking at Matterport. So what I need to do is go into Matterport and grab the share link for the Matterport space that I want to use in my lead generation space.